What does it take to run a successful startup? This question has sparked a multitude of conversations, debates, and even misconceptions. You see, the world of startups is not just about having a groundbreaking idea. While an innovative concept is indeed pivotal, it's only one piece of the puzzle. The reality is that running a startup requires a blend of other crucial elements. It's about execution, transforming that brilliant idea into a tangible product or service that resonates with your target market. It's about strategy, mapping out a clear and feasible roadmap that navigates the challenging terrain of the business landscape. And above all, it's about resilience, the ability to weather the inevitable storms, learn from failures, and bounce back stronger. So, running a startup is more than what meets the eye. It's a thrilling yet demanding journey that demands passion, tenacity, and an unwavering belief in your vision. Let's dive into some case studies of successful startups to better understand this. Consider the case of Airbnb, a startup that transformed the hospitality industry. This juggernaut of the sharing economy began from a simple yet ingenious idea: renting out a room to make rent. In the autumn of 2007, its founders, Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia, were struggling to pay their rent. They decided to transform their living room into a bed and breakfast for attendees of a local design conference. They provided 3 air mattresses and homemade breakfast, hence the name Airbed and Breakfast, now known as Airbnb. In the early days, the company faced numerous challenges. They had a novel concept, but they struggled to persuade people to open their homes to strangers. But perseverance is the backbone of any startup story, and Airbnb's tale is no different. They kept refining their idea, constantly iterating on their website, and tweaking their business model. Their strategic decisions were pivotal in their success. They recognized the power of a unique value proposition. Rather than just providing a place to stay, Airbnb offered a unique travel experience by allowing travelers to live like locals. This live like a local philosophy separated Airbnb from traditional hotels and other accommodation providers, but the real game changer was their relentless focus on their customers. They were not just building a platform, they were creating a community. They invested in professional photography for their listings, simplified their booking process, and established a robust review system to build trust. They even established a 24/7 customer service to assist their users. The result? Today, Airbnb is a global phenomenon, disrupting the traditional hospitality industry and redefining the way we travel. They've successfully expanded to more than 190 countries, hosting millions of guests each year. Their journey from a struggling startup to a global powerhouse is a testament to the power of a clear vision, strategic decision-making, and an unwavering commitment to the customer. Airbnb's success underscores the importance of strategy and customer focus in running a startup. Another startup that reshaped an entire industry is Uber. Now that's a name that needs no introduction, but every giant begins as a seed, and Uber was no different. It started as a simple solution to a common problem: hailing a taxi. Imagine, it's late, it's cold, and you've been waving your hand in the air for the past half hour trying to get a taxi. That's the frustration Uber's co-founders Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp wanted to address. And so, Uber was born, an app that connects riders with drivers at the touch of a button. But the road to revolutionizing the transportation industry wasn't smooth. Uber faced a slew of regulatory and competitive challenges. Think about it. Suddenly, there's this new player, not a traditional taxi service, but not a private car service either. It was something in between, something that regulators didn't quite know how to handle. Despite these hurdles, Uber pressed forward with an aggressive expansion strategy. It wasn't content with just being a local phenomenon, it wanted to go global, and it did. From its humble beginnings in San Francisco in 2009, Uber has expanded into over 60 countries and hundreds of cities worldwide. But the company didn't stop at just expanding geographically. One of Uber's greatest strengths is its ability to innovate. It leveraged technology to offer new services like Uber Eats and Uber Freight, diversifying its offerings and cementing its position in the market. Uber's journey from startup to global powerhouse is a testament to the power of boldness and innovation. It's a story of how a simple solution to a common problem can disrupt an entire industry. It's a story of facing challenges head-on and coming out stronger on the other side. It's a story of relentless expansion and continuous innovation. But above all, Uber's journey highlights the importance of boldness and innovation in running a startup. So, if you're looking to make your mark, remember, don't be afraid to be bold and never stop innovating. Let's turn our attention to Slack, a startup that revolutionized workplace communication. Slack, a name synonymous with effective team collaboration, was born from an unexpected place, a gaming company named Tiny Speck. The team at Tiny Speck was working on a project called Glitch, an online game, but they found the available communication tools inadequate for their needs. To solve this, they created an internal tool to streamline their communication and enhance their productivity. This tool was the prototype of what we now know as Slack. When Glitch didn't pan out as expected, the team found their internal communication tool was a gem in itself. They saw a wider potential for this tool that went beyond their gaming company. It could cater to businesses of all sizes and across industries, offering them a platform to collaborate and communicate effectively. So they pivoted. They transformed their internal tool into a standalone product. This was not an easy decision, but it was a necessary one. It was a choice that required courage, vision, and a deep understanding of the market needs. Slack became their main focus, and they poured their energy into perfecting it. Slack's developers were relentless in their pursuit of a seamless user experience. They made it their mission to ensure that Slack was intuitive, user-friendly, and versatile. This unwavering focus on user experience and constant improvement set Slack apart from other collaboration tools. Slack's rise was not an overnight success story. It took years of hard work, numerous iterations, and an unwavering commitment to the product and its users. But their efforts paid off. Today, Slack is used by millions of people worldwide, helping teams to collaborate and communicate more effectively. The story of Slack is a testament to the power of adaptability. It's a reminder that sometimes the path to success is not linear. It may require you to pivot, to change direction, and to embrace new opportunities as they come. Slack's story emphasizes the importance of adaptability and continuous improvement in running a startup. So, what can we learn from these successful startups? The stories of Airbnb, Uber, and Slack are not just tales of entrepreneurial triumph, they are roadmaps, each one rich with lessons on how to navigate the challenging terrain of startup success. Firstly, strategy is the compass that guides a startup's journey. Airbnb's strategic decision to host high-quality photos of listings made their platform more appealing and trustworthy. Uber's strategy to disrupt the traditional taxi service and make transportation as reliable as running water transformed the way we commute. Customer focus is the fuel that propels a startup forward. Uber didn't just offer a ride, they offered an experience, a solution to a problem, a response to a need. They listened to their customers, and in doing so, they revolutionized an industry. Boldness, too, is integral to a startup's success. It's about daring to be different, to challenge the status quo. Slack's bold move to reinvent communication in the workplace is a testament to this. They dared to believe that they could change the way teams collaborate, and they did. Innovation is the engine that drives a startup. It's about finding new ways to solve old problems. Airbnb, Uber, and Slack didn't just improve existing solutions, they created new ones. They redefined their respective industries and set new standards. Adaptability is the shock absorber that helps a startup withstand the bumps on the road. Market conditions change, customer needs evolve, and technology advances. The ability to pivot and adapt, as demonstrated by all three startups, is a critical determinant of success. Finally, continuous improvement is the journey itself. It's about not resting on your laurels, always striving to be better. Each of these startups has shown that success is not a destination, but a journey of constant growth and improvement. Running a successful startup is no easy feat, but with the right approach, it's certainly achievable. So take these lessons to heart, embrace the journey, and who knows, your startup might just be the next big thing. To wrap things up, running a startup is a challenging but rewarding endeavor. We've journeyed through the stories of Airbnb, Uber, and Slack, and seen how each of these successful startups navigated their unique paths. They faced trials, they celebrated triumphs, and ultimately, they transformed their industries. These stories are not just about companies, but about the people who dared to think differently, to challenge the status quo, and to believe in their ideas. They serve as a testament to the power of innovation and the resilience of the entrepreneurial spirit. Whether you're in the early stages of your startup or scaling to new heights, let these stories inspire you. Apply the lessons learned to your own entrepreneurial journey. Seek out opportunities, embrace the unknown, and persist, even when the going gets tough. Remember, the journey of a startup is not just about the destination, but also about the journey itself. So, embrace the challenges, learn from the successes and failures, and keep pushing forward. Until next time, keep innovating and keep growing.